Dude, oh my fucking god, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. Can people shut up? Genuinely, like actually shut up. Put the fries in the fucking bag. That's what you all said to what's his name, Arch? That's what you all say to people who won't shut the fuck up about one topic? How about you guys put fries in the bag for the Bella Ramsey situation? Good God, the amount of people who say, "Oh, Bella Ramsey's not fit. Bella Ramsey's not fit." Listen, okay? I agree that they should have recasted her for season 2, but that's only and only because Ellie is supposed to look older in the second season. Only because of that. Not because Bella Ramsey doesn't look the part, not because of any fucking weirdo shit that they're trying to pull with Bella Ramsey not being attractive. Personally, I find Bella Ramsey attractive. And that's not why I like to watch her as Ellie. She's genuinely good. She has the attitude of Ellie. She has literally everything. But God forbid she doesn't look like Ellie. Listen, okay? This The Last of Us show just fucking proves that people are more mad at the concept of race swapping than they are that they're worried that the acting's bad. This just proves it. This proves that the majority of people who complain about a character not looking the part aren't worried that it's going to be full of fucking pandering. They're worried that it doesn't look good. That's the real reason that people didn't like Ariel being race swapped, the real reason people didn't like Snow White being race swapped. I didn't like the race swapping because I was actually worried that they were going to pander to some bullshit belief, but I was pleasantly surprised. Well, not Snow White. I refuse to watch Snow White because Rachel Zegler is evil, but I refused to or I watched Little Mermaid. It was actually accurate to the story. Nothing really changed from what I know, except for the fact that Scuttle, for some reason, can go into the water. Dude, he's a seagull. He ain't a fish, but that I'm sure at some point they explained how that's possible, but still. People need to just shut up about the fact that Ellie doesn't look like Ellie, dude. I can agree that they should have not race swapped. God no. I agree that they should have swapped Bella out for season 2. Not because I hate Bella by any means, but you know, I think Bella would have returned. Like they could have kept Bella Ramsey around because I know that Bella and Pedro are very close, so it's like it's more of a raw emotion type thing. Like there's more of a charisma with those two. The problem with this is that from what we only see two scenes where Joel and Ellie interact in this season. So like they could make it work. They could make it work because most of the show is going to be about a different Ellie. So like they should have recasted Bella, but not get rid of her if that makes sense. Like keep her around for all the flashbacks with with Joel and Ellie, because like obviously she played Ellie in season 1, so it would make sense to keep her around for that. But cast the older Ellie differently. Um, Now here's the problem that I'm seeing a lot of people have is that it doesn't matter, right? The acting ability, unfortunately, to most doesn't matter because Bella does not look the part. Really unfortunate that we still are honing on this immature this immature view, but it's whatever. The internet will be the internet. But yeah. A lot of people are saying that cosplayers do a better job, but you gotta understand that cosplayers specifically put on makeup to look the part, right? But they're not going to do that for the show because then it will look unnatural, right? It would look very weird. People just want to complain because I'm sorry, but there's not going to be a perfect fit for Ellie. I'm sure if they asked Caitlin Dever to play Ellie immediately, people would still complain. No matter what, fans will complain. Now, here's the unfair part about all of this is that I genuinely think that the only people genuinely mad at Bella Ramsey returning are weirdos, are creeps who wanted to have a boner every time they watch the show. Hey, Isabella Miranda's a stare. I'm kidding. But I love Isabel. Long time stand for her. But anyway, when she was casted as Dina, I was genuinely surprised because Isabella is not a small name in Hollywood. Well, nowadays she is, but back in the day she wasn't. Um, but anyway, I digress. Um, because Maria and Sarah were race swapped. I also don't see people complaining about Tommy not looking the part. They made him very much Latino, which I'm not complaining about, honestly. Who the guy who plays Tommy, excellent work. He plays Tommy so well. I wish that they had the same energy for Bella. It's not fair that Bella gets this treatment, but none of the cast do. Which, honestly, good. Good that fans do not complain about everyone who doesn't look the part. I even see some people saying Pedro Pascal doesn't look like Joel. Newsflash, nobody looks like Joel. I hate to break it to you, but Pedro Pascal is the closest Joel that we will get to having Joel. I see some people saying that Josh Brolin should have played him. First off, he's too busy doing superhero movies. And also, no, because Jason is too buff. He's too much of a large man. And Joel is supposed to be I think it was said that he was like not tall, not short but not tall. He's also not muscular. He has muscle, don't get me wrong, but he's not like a bodybuilder, right? I also don't see people complaining about Tess. Um but then again, I think the actress for Tess returned as Tess. Maybe that's why fans weren't complaining about that. But they made Tess blonde. So, fans just need to shut up, honestly. fans really just need to not. Y'all are doing too much. Be grateful that this show is even happening. Because here's another thing. I'm sorry I'm yapping, but here's another thing that I fucking am irritated about. Everyone who played the original Last of Us literally said, "Oh, I there should be a movie about this. There should be a TV show about this." And now people are all of a sudden switching up that there's even a TV show to begin with. Shut the fuck up. Do not act like you were not asking for a Last of Us movie or show literally a decade ago. It's sad, dude. This is so fucking sad. This community has really shifted and it's very disappointing. I'm gonna ignore the internet. When it comes to The Last of Us, unless it's like watching a reaction. Because honestly, after watching an episode and doing my review, I do go watch other people's reaction to get like more insight onto how people are feeling. But that's the only time I'll ever take other people's input. I'm gonna sit back in my pajamas and watch every episode that comes out happily. Even though there's gonna be some episodes where Abby is the main focus, I don't care. I'm watching it. I'm watching every single episode and I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have dinner and all of that. And I hope you guys do the same. Do not let other people's opinion sway your opinion of the show.